One change from Laravel 3 to version 4 that you will immediately notice is how you prepare your routes. And specifically, I'm referring to how you prepare your wildcards. Let me give you a demonstration. Here I have my Laravel 3 project running, and let's switch over to routes, and let's create our first route. Route get, and let's listen for users, and then some kind of number, users/2, the ID of the user. And then we will run this closure here. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I will simply var dump user with the ID of ID. Okay, let's see that in the browser. If I access that URI, sure enough, we get user with ID of 2. But now let's try the same thing within Laravel 4. I will copy that, switch over to my Laravel 4 project, and we'll simply paste that in and see what we get. And now you can see we get this exception, not found HTTP exception. So in Laravel 4, the way we prepare our wildcards is a little bit different. Rather than doing this %:any or num, we're going to remove that entirely and place it within curly braces. And now I'm simply going to give it any key that I want. In this case, I want the ID, so I will run ID. Let's save that. Reload the page, and now you can see we're getting the same thing. So it is a change, but I think you'll agree that this is much more readable than having to do some kind of semicolon and then using some predefined keyword to represent a number or any sequence of characters. Simply do the curly brace and then give it an ID. Or let's say maybe we want users/ and then the username. Well, let's just make it as readable as possible. We'll give it a key of username. We'll reference that as username, but we don't have to. If you want to call it user or profile, anything works. They don't have to be the same. And now we will update this accordingly. And if I reload the browser, you'll see, yep, we're getting the exact same thing. But now with Laravel 4, this is much more readable.